Hey, welcome back to the weekly dance tutorial. I'm Ken, and today we're gonna learn how to do some elbow tracing. Alright, if you don't know what tracing is, this is what a trace is. You got your tracing hand or finger or whatever, and you got inactive body part, and then you're gonna trace it, and then something happens wherever you trace it. Okay, it could be something like a bounce or a wave or like a isolation, okay, or just sliding it and doing something. But either way, that's what tracing is. And now you're going to learn how to do it. Instead of with your hand, you're going to learn how to do it with your elbow. Okay, so if you already know how to do tracing with your hand, it's the exact same thing but with your elbow. But now that you have your elbow here, you're going to have to figure out where can your elbow go in order for the trace to look smooth. Okay, so this is my default position for the elbow when I do a trace. I tuck my hand back here, right, and then I use this as a pointer. So here I have a wide range of motion. I can go up, down, middle, right, left. Here I can go in a circle. So basically I'm thinking about it as if I was drawing on a whiteboard like this, right? And usually when you draw, this is like pretty much all the motions you can do. So think about it as like drawing on a whiteboard with your elbow. Okay, you could draw squares, triangles, circles, pretty much write your name with your elbow. Okay, so you could use either elbow as well, but for now I'm going to use my right elbow, and then I'm going to trace my left hand. Okay, and here I go. You're gonna go boom. So I started out here and I whip it into the fingers and I go like that. Okay, and then you could trace the whole entire thing. If you could touch elbow to elbow, that's pretty much as far as I can go, because I can't touch my elbow to my shoulders. Some people are flexible enough to do so, but if you're not that flexible, usually you could stop at this elbow and then bring it back to the hand. So you can here, boom, here, boom, here. And all you're doing is this and this, here and here. Okay, and then what makes it believable also is like the momentum coming into it. So you have to do some sort of prep to like make this believable. Okay, so do a prep, boom, go here. You don't have to do the prep, but it helps because then it sells the idea a little more. Because if you just went like this and just start going, it's cool. But if you went here, boom, it makes it more impactful. Okay, so you got this trace right here and you got this trace right here. And remember, you can draw circles, so you can go circle and again. All right, you can start low, boom, 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 this way, this way, this way. Okay, and this is just with the hand and the elbow. You can also trace like other things. For example, your knees, you know, you can trace it. Another thing you could do is also control stuff with your elbow. So it's not just tracing, right? But there's also like controlling. So you could be like, see what I mean? You could use this as kind of like a remote control, right? Here's another way you can use elbow tracing is instead of just using it to trace, right? Use your other hand to trace movement around your elbow as well. So this is the other hand just moving in circles around this elbow, right? So you can do that, but also while you're moving your elbow, you can like work with the hand and try to move together. Instead of just moving one thing and the other thing, try to move it all together and create different shapes. See? So, for example, here's something you could try. After you wave here, wave out. Once it ends here, right here, you could draw circles. I'm doing a circle with my elbow, and that is followed by another circle with my other waving hand. So you could pretty much do infinite waves right here, like that, here. And then if you want to switch to your other elbow, you could pretty much go here, here and connect it right here, here, switch. Now you're on the other side. Okay, like that. So yeah, lots of things you can do with your elbows, but you can definitely start off by pointing forward and just drawing. Okay, and this could help you do different moves by using both elbows, I guess, like that. Okay, but for the most part, just focus on pointing with your elbow and directing where the other arm goes, and that should help you figure out how to trace with your elbow. Okay, and that's the end of that tutorial. If you have any questions about this new concept, just message me at can.poriotics and I will be glad to answer your questions on what to do with your elbow. Alright, see you next time. Peace.